Dad, you're too reckless. Drop a bomb.
All right.
I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Yo, what's going on? In the old setup, in the old studio. Can't be, you know what it is? I couldn't be bothered. I can't be bothered to set out the new one, innit? Like, I should, but I can't be bothered. Anyway, what's going on? You lot don't care about that. You lot just want the show, fam. So I'm gonna deliver the show the best way I know how. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Hold on. Nah, not Viva Ronaldo in the chat. What the hell is that? He's saying that. You're a nasty disgrace. You're a cheat. I hate my sound. I don't like that. Let's sort that out. Yeah. What's going on though, everyone? I hope everyone is good. Let's just make sure. Let me go and sort this out. Hold on. Let's just go sort out what's going on in the back end and that. Just make sure we're good. All right. There you go. Because I can't just have anyone just writing comments and they're not really subscribers. That don't really make no sense. So we're gonna deal with that right away. Boom. Let's go. Subscribers only. Save. Boom. You can't get involved, fam. You know the way they're like. All right. Let's talk. Let's get into it. A lot of people are angry at me. A lot of Man United fans are like proper mad at me because I talk about I'm positive and I'm talking about, you know, trying to get into the title race and that. I won't change. This is gonna be me to the end of the season. If you don't like it, you know what to do, fam. Because I am who I am, bro. I thought we could chase down the title in the Oli era. So imagine how I'm gonna feel now. I'm just naturally wired like this. Maybe it's a bad thing, but it's just who I am. I will not change. So again, if you get upset for believing, that's on you, fam. You got to take some accountability. I understand what I do. I understand that I get excited and I could never, yesterday, I could never have predicted Man United was going to drop points to Leeds without a manager. That's not the game. Like, there's games in my head, I'm like, that Barcelona one looks hard. There's games where you say, you know what? I don't know if 3 points is coming from this team. You see, yesterday, I was in shock, bro. I was like, I predicted a 3-1. All of a sudden, Fred's doing a madness. Sabitza's not with Fred. Bruno's doing a madness. Nobody's strong. Anyway, let's get into this though. People said you need some accolades.
I deserve some accolades.
Yeah, Prof, you do deserve some accolades.
I do deserve some accolades. Man said, take back your accolades. Anyway, we need to let's get into this though. Let's get into the 5 things deep. These are 5 things I deeped about Man United versus Leeds. First thing I deeped, oh my goodness. Fred, we praised him. We were just praising Fred. This is how mad life is. Praising Fred a game ago. 1 game ago. Fred from Oli turns up. That's the Fred we see yesterday. And it doesn't make any sense. It's like, how? Like, you know, when you watch a game, you're like, this ain't right. Like, everything was going so well. And they were just so far apart. Him and Sabitzer, again, they played as if they've never like even trained together. But again, the best training is in games. And there was a lot learned in that. But Fred was terrible in that game. Hopefully he'll be better in the return leg. But it was disgusting. Second thing deep, this was a bad game for Bruno. Even the first goal, Bruno's fault. Like, and you're like, geez, like, come on, man. Bruno, you're better than this, man. Like, it just was a horrible game. It was horrible. There's so many players that just were not switched on. And Bruno's supposed to be the leader. You can't afford, if you lose the ball like that, look at the message it sends. Yes, Bruno is sloppy with the ball at times, but not like losing possession in the way he did, which leads to a great goal being scored. That was my second thing deep. Third thing deep, Ten Hag made a mistake. I put this result as much on Ten Hag as anyone else because his lineup, again, why did Rashford have to go out to the right-hand side? if he's in form, the form of his life, as soon as you put him back where he needs to be, Rashford's going to get goals again. I think Ten Hag either needs to realize, because either tactically there's something wrong happening with the way we're playing Wild Way course. Soon as Wild's off the pitch, crosses into the box. We never play the ball into Wild. Like, he can do the 1-2s, runs in, but he never receives the ball back in the box. I don't think I've seen him take a shot in the box ever, like, except for that goal he scores. So you know that there's someone that can be clinical in front of goal, but we just don't get the ball to him in front of goal, which is a frustration. So either that is tactical. I just don't understand what's going on. But if you know that, okay, we're not going to play that way, then what's he doing there? That's the big thing for me. It's like, I will pull him out. Like, Ten Hag has to take responsibility for how the team, I've seen it in so many games that we're not getting the most out of Wild Way course, and you set up the team and they play to how you want us to play. If you're not getting, as soon as you took him off the other day in the game against Crystal Palace, Garnacho comes on, Rashford in the main number 9 position, look what happens. Immediate reaction, immediate response. This is what we're kind of looking for. So I put that on Ten Hag, that it just, that wasn't the look, that wasn't the way to go forward. Fourth thing deep, we have to talk about Garnacho. While Garnacho is good, he's raw. He's not the complete, but he's a young player. So this kind of makes sense. It's his first season, and maybe he should have been pulled out earlier. So again, it kind of does go back to Ten Hag to say, again, you've done a lot right, but I think in this game, managementally, like tactically, you just missed it. You missed it for me. Fifth thing deep, though, we talk about what the right-hand side looks like, and everyone wants to say their piece about Anthony, but like it or not, Wan-Bissaka, Anthony, we miss them. We absolutely miss them on the right-hand side. Again, Anthony gets back, he does the dirty work, he gets back, he defends. You always see him deep, helping out supportively in defense. Delo had a big job to do. Again, I don't know, it was Bruno that was trying to help out on that side, but you see Anthony's always back with Wan-Bissaka. They're doing a job. Yes, going forward, it's off, but there's a natural balance. But to give the team some praise, to talk about the good, Facundo looks like a player. Facundo looks like, you know what? Right-hand side, he can do a thing. He can do a job. I'd like to see more of him. I think we should start with a team that ended the game. But these are my thoughts. I'm going to open the lines. You lot get into jump in, say what you think. And yeah, let's just go. You're saying Traore's done again. I'm not saying it's over yet, man. It's, again, Arsenal and them lot lost on the last weekend. We finally dropped points, but points can still be dropped. Points can still, it's not, bro, it's over when it's mathematically over. See, when they say when the league is won, it's over. Yeah. When we can mathematically not win it anymore, it is over. Until that moment, it's not over, fam. Simple as that. I don't know. Hopefully everyone understands it now. Hopefully I've made it as clear as possible. Until we're mathematically not able to win this league, then it's done. Yeah. That day hasn't come yet. We keep it moving. And that Facundo in, fam. There you go. All right, let's go. The lines are open. You lot, you know what to do. Hit the link in the chat. Let's talk, man. Again, the Super League is back. I'm going to be a disgrace and a cheat.
You are an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat.
When it's open, no meritocracy in that, and teams can fall in and fall out. I don't know if there's anything wrong with it, to be honest. Before, it was like 6 teams, they can never get relegated. There was moving kind of NFL-y, you know what I mean? It was like Arsenal, all these heritage teams. They're saying, listen, you have to earn your way into the tournament. For me, I don't know. I'm like, raw. I don't see, at the moment, I'm trying to see if there's a problem with it as it stands. But I can't really see any problem, to be honest. Like, you lot tell me again. So there's that. What else is there that I was thinking? Man United, the Qatari bid coming in soon. They're saying all bids for Man United next week, because we're actually operating without a recognized number 9. Man United, we need money. We need money so badly. Let's go anyway. Where am I going to start? I'll go along the list. Yo, Cole, starting with you, bro. How you doing, man? What's the 5
good
in the game, bro?
Right. My issue with the game, Fred, two good games when he came off the bench, but
Yeah.
you know, Casemiro and Anthony weren't there, so we didn't know we had to be Brazilian last night. Well, was it last night? Sorry, I'm sick right now, so I cannot. I've lost track of time. Can't remember when we played.
Played yesterday. It's fine.
Yesterday. No, literally, I've slept like 17 hours. I've lost track of time. Right, but anyway, I'd play Lindelof as a holding midfielder next to Sabitzer because Sabitzer, he got a yellow card yesterday because Fred lost the ball and he had to foul it to try and
Yeah,
stop
I
the
saw
threat.
that one.
That was annoying. But for Kundo, I'd start him up the right because Rashford, playing him up the right with Ragnick didn't work. We played him up the right with Eric, it didn't work. Play for Kundo. Like, we brought him in in 2020 for was it 18 million or was it 8 million?
I don't know how much that player was, but he's all right, you know. He's
Yeah,
not bad.
he's not been doing bad. He went out on loan, he tried to improve, and he's come back and he's doing well. I'd start him up the right, I'd start Rashford up the left, and I'd put Weghorst in the middle, and I'd actually put crosses into Weghorst because what's the point of having a 6'6" player on the ball, like in there, and not getting him on the ball?
He's not good enough, Connor. I'm telling you right now, the guy's not good enough. Right. There's, you know, when you do the eye test, yeah, and you know, I like to give players. I always say, look, give a player a chance and just believe in that player. Because we don't play his strengths, but he doesn't use his strengths as well. The guy doesn't. He's not a physical presence. He's not like he does not win headers. That's mad. Again, I'm talking back to goal ones when it's like he help us set off attacks. He's easy to defend against.
Right. My issue with it is like last night when we scored Rashford took the first one, it was a cross. How many crosses in that match before then was put into the box for Weghorst to try and get the end of? Yeah,
None.
so like I get you say he's not a physical presence, but when you're not giving him the option to get on the end of something, how can he be a physical presence?
No, but I'm talking about you remember we had some of the best to do it. Maro and Fellaini, yeah. Our attacks would start, our football would start with Marwan. If we play up, chess Marwan, play them in, get to the wings, horrid football. Yeah. But at least you could know that you could lump it to Marwan and start life. Yeah. Right now, lump it to Weghorst, forget about starting life, bro. Nothing's happening. The ball's coming back. That's the issue.
So it's a bit like Lukaku with his first touch.
He just changed his eye test though.
Oh Jesus.
No, I'm not like one of those I'm not a football specialist in that, but you lot can see it with your own eyes. So forget about my eye test. Is the ball staying up there? That's a simple question. Again, he's not getting service in the box, but when he gets the ball from a goal kick and stuff, is it staying with him?
Yeah. Not really.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not staying with him.
What I also want to see is Sancho. I'm not sure if Eric wants to play him up the left hand side or if he wants to play him up the right. But I think like how many years do we spend scouting him for him to his preferred side to be his left?
Yeah. Again, well, listen, anywhere where Rashford doesn't want to be is where Sancho's got to go. Yeah. So if Rashford says, you know what, number 9, I can do the job, then you're the number 9 Sancho. If Rashford says, listen, I'm on the left-hand side, Sancho, move. They're saying what should happen with Gnabry. No, everybody move after this guy's spoken.
Yeah, like I'd play Rashford now. Like if Weghorst isn't doing it, I'd play Rashford 9 because Martial he gets injured more than any other player in the world. And I played Sancho up the left because Sancho and Shaw looked good up the left-hand side together when you like what little 1-2. Shaw got inside, couldn't get it across, and Sancho was there to pick up the pieces and scored. Like I like watching that from Sancho, but it's the issue of can he do it up the right-hand side if Rashford's up the left?
Yeah.
Because I want him to succeed. I want him to do well. I want him to get goals. I want him to get 50 goals and 50 assists all season. But can he do that up the right? And if he can, what really is there for him when Rashford is going to be so prolific?
No, we'll work it out. Sancho will be able to play on the right hand side and the left. And again, we can use him in a 10. So he is kind of go ahead.
No, I was thinking that last night. I was thinking, why didn't we start Sancho in the 10, Bruno up the right, and then put Rashford on the left? Joe, because with Bruno out on the right, he did well in that game against City. Joe, when he was out there in what's it called? He was playing out there more wider instead of Anthony because Anthony was on the bench, wasn't
we've shown clearly that we do need Anthony. But listen, Connor, give me your man of the match if you have one.
Martinez.
Martinez, yeah, he's lucky though. I hope VAR, you know, the Premier League, the
that Bamford one
retrospective,
was just a bit awkward for nothing in
yeah.
it.
Ah,
Nothing
no,
in
it looked a bit criminal, but I didn't care.
Nah.
But it was naughty.
Yeah, he's a Leeds player anyway. He deserves it.
Come on, let's go. Can we beat them in the return leg?
If we start Lindelof in midfield next to Sabitzer as a holding midfielder.
All right, yeah. All right, we'll see what happens. Listen, look after yourself. Stay blessed. Perfect, man. Who am I going to talk to now? You know what, my boy Chino, I ain't spoken to him in a second. John Morgan, I see you. Let's go. Chino!
KG, first of all, my brother, congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Bro, you don't know how happy you make me, bro, when you stepped in for Flex. And KG, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you for telling people. Because you know these PPO, they be on Twitter, be trying to go at Flex. And they don't understand how hard that job is, you know. I'm happy you stepped in and you tell the people like, yo, this is not easy, you know. But
It's
shout
not
out
easy.
to you, man.
Nah,
shout out
big
to
up.
Flex.
Big
I don't
up.
know if he's really Jamaican because we ain't never drink no hot water and biscuit, but yeah, we're gonna let that one slide.
Nah, he's a real yard man. He's a real yard
I'm proud
man.
of you, my brother. Keep
Thank
doing
you,
your
man.
thing,
Thank you.
Keep
I
holding it
appreciate
down.
that. Chino, again, it was unexpected. Chino, we got issues, you know. This is the issue that we have right now. Even with Marshall being injured, yeah.
Kenji, don't talk to me about him.
I know, but Chino, I just need to say this to you, bro. Even though he's injured, yeah, Marshall's still our best number 9.
Kenji, what dead? What? Kenji. No, but Kenji, let me be honest. Let me, because you know sometimes I can be good. Kenji, Wood is not a starting number 9, and I'm happy you guys have seen it now. Wood was supposed to come here for cover and come off the bench 30 because he have a work like he can run around. It's not fast, it's very slow, but he does chase the ball around. He was supposed to come here and be a backup, KG. That's all he is. 30 minutes, 25 minutes off the bench. That's all he is, KG. But our so-called striker is letting us down. And I feel for the manager because you can hear it in the manager's voice. He loves this player. He wants him on the pitch. But he's frustrated because he's frustrated and we're frustrated because every time it's a different injury. But KG, Leeds fans, mama telling you this, Leeds fans. On the better start on the prior now, yeah? Because the pasta, he never have 2 bad games in a row. And that me I tell you no. The pasta never drop 2 stinker.
No, but you know this pastor though. Sometimes, the pastor's backsliding. Sometimes the pastor's backsliding. Sometimes you say to yourself, "No, I'm with the pastor. I'm with him." But yesterday, you see that sermon, he didn't prepare for it. That sermon that he prepared, he wasn't.
The deacon wife throw it back party, so he never come prepared. I can't. But no, listen though, Fred. This is what he is though, because we should keep Fred we should get 2 elite midfielder, but keep Fred as a guy off the bench. That's what Fred is. That's what Fred is, KG. Because look, against Crystal Palace, Fred and Martinez saved us in that game. They saved us the points. Let's be honest. Like he put in an absolute monster against Crystal Palace. But now look, he came and to do it too, you have to look at it. He's playing with a new Sabitzer, never played with him before. New guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't
He's
think
not a defensive midfielder though.
No,
Sabitzer has no intention. He can be there. Bro, that guy wants to be involved in the game. He wants to take shots. He wants to set people up. He's literally like, he's not a 6.
He's not.
He's not a 6.
That's why I'm excited for him and Casemiro, because when he could get forward, he's got, because KG, but let's be honest though, with Fred too, let's cuss him out, man. Because Fred, the chances, every good chance that we had fell on Fred's legs. Like every good chance it fell to Fred. And oh my God. And
him and Garnacho as well, because Garnacho missed some chances. But again, he's our youngster. We have to look after him.
And you fans on Twitter, you are disgusting. You are disgusting. And yeah, you could say, Chino, you're a hypocrite because you cuss Elanga out. There's a difference. I could see from the miles away that Elanga was never going to make it. He's rubbish. But Garnacho, the kid, have something. And don't be on Twitter just like, oh, Garnacho is not this and that, blah blah blah. It's not his fault. It's not
Yeah.
his fault. We have senior players who are on 250 million a week and can't. I mean, oh, that would
Look
have
at
been mad.
Salah. Look at Mo Salah.
250,000.
Look at fraudulent Salah, fam. Salah
Exactly.
ain't done nothing since he got that contract.
Exactly. The kid is an impact sub. Let him develop. Let him keep impacting. Let him sign this contract. Let us lock him down. Real Madrid and Barcelona don't come calling around do the players. Garnacho is the real deal. And then another thing too, KG man. The man them ease up. KG, no, before my God, say you KG, you're
What have I done now? What have I done?
KG, don't whenever you see Bruno again, we're from 5 feet. COVID restriction. Don't touch the man.
No. You know Bruno's my guy.
You make Bruno miss them chance, them man.
No, you know Bruno's my guy. You know, again, I'm gonna see Bruno. I'm definitely hugging him again, fam.
No touch him. No touch him. Are you make
Nah,
the man
I ain't
miss
got
the
I
chance?
ain't got the judge. I ain't got the flex judge, bro. I haven't got it. It's different.
Brother, you're Nigerian, brother.
Yeah, prof. You do.
Remove him, bro. Man said you're Nigerian. That's the. Now the KG count on Chino, I just had to get rid of him because I need to keep it moving. My dad's here as well. My dad's in the house. Him and me are gonna do like the Nollywood watch along still. We're just gonna watch them mad. Like that's our thing in it. So I can't be on for mad long. I gotta spend some time with my pops. So I'm just doing it real quick still. Before he goes back to Nigeria, fam. It's father-son time, fam. All right, cool. Bring dad true. Do you lot want to meet my father? Hey, do you want to meet my dad? Oh, I don't trust him, no. Oh, damn it. No, I don't trust him. My dad's reckless. I don't trust him on the street. I was gonna bring him in. My dad can't be trusted, man. Oh man, should I bring my dad in? You lot can see him thinking about it, like, raw. How's this one gonna end, fam? Let's do it. Dad! Let me call my wife and say, tell my dad to come through. Oh man, this could end in tears though. All right, let's just talk to this man and say, yo, Dad, I need you to pull up. All right. Is he gonna answer though? Let's go. Let's say, Dad, come into the room. My fan's on. Oh, that's not gonna work. He's just in the living room. Oh, he's on another call. Hallelujah. My dad can't do it.
I deserve some accolades.
Yeah, prof. You do deserve some accolades.
Nah, he's wild. Hey, because anything's possible, man. Mr. Gary just is too wild, fam. He didn't rate my thing as well. I don't know. If you don't really want my dad to pull up on this stream, I'm gonna tell my wife to tell him to come in here still. Let's call the missus. All right, that's cool. Let him talk.
Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk.
Yeah, let's call the missus. Wife. Hi, Dad. Come on. Come on in, Dad.
You called me?
Yeah, I called you.
What can I do for you?
You're part of the stream. I wanted you to be a part of the stream, Dad.
Okay, yes.
So, no, you got. I need to get you a chair in it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So what should I be doing on this
Dad,
stream?
you're part of the stream, Dad. You got like, hold on. Let me give you my chair in it. That's the right thing to do as a son.
Okay.
All right, cool. 1 second. And you got buttons here as well that you can press.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
Hey, my dad's actually trying to do the best English he can, you know. No accent in there. Go on, Dad.
Yeah. Okay, so what should I be doing?
All right, we're in the stream together, Dad.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay. What are we doing on this stream?
We're talking about Man United. I know you don't really care about Man United, to be honest.
I don't care about any football team.
Now you gotta look at this. You gotta look at this one. So they're all saying hello to you right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But why don't you care about like no football team, Dad? On a serious note.
Well, actually, I'm not a football fan. I'm just a man of my own. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't love football. I don't love the many I don't love. I just like to go dancing and clubbing as adults.
So the streets. Yeah. So Dad, you're basically saying you're for the streets then. You just like to go out and have fun.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Just go out and have fun. Yes.
You know what?
Yeah.
So,
I'm not for any of the clubs, not at all.
But why have you never supported my club? That's been a thing of us back in the day, you know. I was, you know, like you never really supported Man United in the whole time.
Well, I've not really supported any club. Probably maybe I will support the followers, like when this person in Arsenal was playing for Arsenal. What's his name again? Yeah,
Arsenal.
Arsenal. I used to. I go with the players, not with the team. If I love a player, then I just support the team. That's all.
No, but you used to go with the money as well. You used to go with the money as well. You used to go. I remember when Chelsea had money. You went to Chelsea as well.
Well, more with the players. I'm more with the players. If I like some players, and I just go to that team because I love the players. That's all.
No, but all right then, Dad. Again, now this is cool having you on the stream. You know, again, there you go. There's some chats in here. There's people giving you ratings. Daddy, do you care about the Super Eagles though? They say, do you care about Nigeria team? I
said that I've just told you that I'm not a football fan. But once World Cup is playing, maybe I like to watch Brazil playing or very entertaining.
So you're just gonna give up on your own national team?
Well, I said that I just love the players, you know. Yeah, I don't like the style of Brazil and something like that.
All right, Dad.
And once the World Cup, then I'll be watching.
Are you gonna tell them a story about me, like anything about me, like what I used to be like as a kid? You might as well say one in it. I think you can give the diet one. I think that's all right. I think that's what I used to say about when I was.
Well, you have been a very lovely kid.
Thanks.
Very lovely kid, you know. We live in Brixton, okay. And you came out good, you know. Most of them they're going to drugs and you know. You want any of that stuff, so I'm very, very proud of you.
Nah, then Dad, I think it's time to let you go now.
Thank you.
But yeah. You've not looked at the camera once, by the way. I just want to.
I see, but I'm looking at myself. I'm looking at myself there. See, I don't know where the camera is. I'm looking at myself. So I don't want to focus on the camera. I let people watching me. Let people looking at me.
All right, then, Pop, see you later.
Okay, thank you. Bye. Thank you.
No. See you later, Dad.
Thank you.
No. Hey, big up the general, fam. Hey, yeah. Man like Pops, you know. My dad said the streets, fam. My dad said I went out here doing anything with drugs. Okay, Dad. Definitely devil. Oh, I can't even close the door. Oh, it's going to be open still because I don't want to bait up myself and let them know that I was shot in back in the day. All right. Hold on. Babes, can you close the door, please? Thanks a lot. This is a proper African stream, boy. Bear shouting and that. Yeah. Oh, man. Big up all dads everywhere, though. That was a nice little moment. My dad said he'd rather go out, you know. What he really wanted to say is he'd rather go and check gal. But you just had to hold it back, fam. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's keep it moving. Yo, Charles,
I'm in again.
what's going on, my brother? How you doing?
I am good. Like, as a Man United fan, Jesus Christ, I never saw this coming.
What do you mean? Is in a happy saw this coming or sad saw this coming?
Like, I'm beyond happy. Like, I believe we've beaten like every expectation we all had coming into this season.
This is the kind of fan I needed to speak to you today.
Yeah,
So
even the draw,
good about this?
everything is good. Like, to be honest, we all wrote off this season. We all said just give him this season to build. Now we're talking about winning the league, top 4. We're in finals of the Carabao Cup. We're in every competition, the only English team in every competition right now. Like, I cannot be upset with a draw against Leeds that frankly we could have and should have won. Like, Garnacho had like 2 chances. Bruno had a chance that he jumped over the ball for some weird reason. I don't really know what was going on there. Like, we will still slap them up this weekend. So it is what it is.
But did you not look at the game and think to yourself, against Leeds in the second leg, if we don't get control of that midfield, we're in trouble.
Yeah, but like it's Ten Hag. We don't make the same mistake twice.
Yeah.
Most likely we're gonna go there and slap them up like 3-0, 4-0. And then he's still gonna come out and say good is not good enough. So
absolutely. Again, because Ten Hag was really frustrated with the way we started. He felt like we done that to ourselves. Again, Man United, there's a few times you're saying the right things though. So I should be in alignment with you because no one predicted. Again, the goals change as the season goes along, right? So when I first started the season, I didn't even have Man United finishing in the top 4 this season. Honestly, I thought Ten Hag first season, let's not put man pressure on him. Let's just see what happens. I don't think any of the pundits put us in the top 4. Some people said 6 or lower. Like that's what we were saying before. I'll get to the super chats. And bro, absolutely. He was holding back. You see how nervous I was about bringing my pops into the stream. Yeah, I was thinking, I don't know what he's gonna say. I don't know what he's gonna say though. That's all. Absolutely. I like to go out and have a good time. That's
how do I see the super chats though?
At his age, as he caring about, I want to go clubbing. Hold on, let me read some of these super chats. But I'm so happy that you come on and said this about just remind the Man United fans where we've been and how we should be kind of thankful and grateful for the situation we find ourselves in.
Yeah,
what's a good finish for you though? What would be a good finish? What you hoping for at the end of the season?
Oh, like if everything goes to plan with the City thing, second, nothing but second.
Nothing but second.
Nothing
and then after,
second.
what about silverware? What kind of silverware do you
I mean, I'm taking the Carabao Cup. That's pretty much already in the bag. If we beat, what am I saying? When we beat Barcelona, I'm looking at the Europa League.
Yeah, because if we can beat Barcelona, we have to go all out. We have to try.
But like my only problem is we're already playing like a game every 3 days. The squad is looking thin. Martial can't stay fit. Weghorst just turned into the first team striker. Like, literally, he was bought to do what Rashford did like yesterday. Come on, 20 minutes, flood the box with like crosses, and just get on the end of it. But now,
we're not using him correctly.
Not at all. And I don't know. I kind of want to blame Ten Hag partly for that because why are they crossing the ball when he comes off? Like,
bro, corruption. They're not. I feel like they don't. I feel like they've decided we're not. I don't know what it is because you would say to yourself, "Do you know how mad I would be? I'm dragging someone up in the dressing room." If you did that, like, if
even the Garnacho chance when he left the keeper, left the defender, Weghorst was just there. Like he was literally just there. Garnacho said, "No, I'm gonna just play it out," and just left it. Like I think. For the next game, we should probably start with Bruno on the right and Sancho at 10.
Yeah.
Then I would actually put Lisandro with Sabitzer in the midfield.
I like that.
And then just go with
centre back, Malacia.
Sure, Varane.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good look. Again, give me your man of the match and your final thought in the game.
Oh, man of the match, Luke Shaw.
Yeah, what was it about him?
He just seemed calm. Like even in the first 15 minutes when like Leeds were pressing the shit out of us, like he was the one person that was getting the ball, playing it out, running with it, still like playing like he was coached by Ten Hag. While everyone was just around the place, except Varane and Lisandro. But Lisandro scared me like twice with his tackles in the box. Like,
wow!
When he went to VAR, I was like, oh, not again. This is Casemiro 2.0. And then Varane with the own goal.
Some of Varane's play yesterday was a bit worrisome, but we got through it. Listen, Charles, big up yourself. I'm gonna keep it moving. Again, I got to do this Nollywood time, bro. My dad's got that time, and bro, he's waiting, fam. Big up, so stay blessed. Come on. All right, here's a super chat. KG's dad deserves his accolades.
I deserve some accolades. Yeah, bro. You do deserve some accolades.
Yeah, big up my pops, man. I think I can do this. I can do this like how he speaks, quite easy. Hello, everybody. What's going on? It's Kevin's dad. So I just enjoying ourselves now. It's nuts because I tried to do that voice, but then I realized that's how I sound like myself. So here you go. The Papa Creek stories will be legendary. You don't want to know. Listen, well, if you came to my comedy show, you know how my dad was moving still. So he's for the streets. Absolutely. For me, Martial's worse than Sanchez. Changed my mind. Yay. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, Klein.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm blessed still. I can't complain, man. I'm here, ready to go, man. Talk to me about Man United again. Qatari investment again. The club can be bought next. Bids go in for the club next week. As a Man United fan, I have to remember that. While this season is a crazy season, and I desperately want to stop Arsenal. Like, I desperately want to stop Arsenal, but I've had to just get into my head that there is a possibility Arsenal can do it. There's a possibility. I have to just remind myself.
News for you, KG. I've got some good news for you. The title race is still on. The title race is still on. The reason the title race is still on is just like people don't want to understand something. There's one really, really, really critical thing that we need to keep up if we need this title race to be on. You just can't lose any more games. That's just it. You just can't lose any more games.
Yeah,
at Nollywood and then hitting the clubs. It's quite real.
That's what you like.
Which, by the way, the moment with your dad was pretty cool. By the way, that moment with your dad, that was really cool.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. So anyway, back to Manchester United. Yeah, like we just can't afford any more losses the rest of the season. The title race is still on. I can't be upset with the players for yesterday. Actually, like I know it's easy to go like, oh, Fred gave us a performance that was reminiscent of Solskjaer and whatnot. But you know what we dealt with yesterday? It was just
by the way. They're angry. I'm letting you know. I'm not going to sin bin you because
you're
saying things.
Let me just. What are they pissed about? What are they pissed about?
I'm not sin binning you, but I want to let you know that the street, the reckless delegates, they're angry. They don't like.
What are they pissed about though?
The fact that they're saying the title race, they're talking about the title race. They're very angry about that. I'm cool with it. I say,
okay. Listen. Oh no. We're first of all, you and I on the same page. And what people need to understand is a title race doesn't make you a lock for the title. It just means that you're going to be in a position to challenge if someone slips up, and that's what we're trying to be in. You see, so the thing that we need to avoid. Exactly. You just want to be in the position where you can challenge if someone slips up. That's what a race is. It doesn't mean you're a lock to win it. And so until we get to a point where we, like you said, are mathematically off or we get one more loss, the title race is still there. We haven't got the loss. You have to realize how bad being in a 2-0 position at Old Trafford is. Like, that is bad. That is really, really bad. But to get back to a point where you show some character, and it was just like finishing didn't get us over the line to 3-2, but we showed enough character to say like 2-0 down and conceding in the second half. It wasn't a halftime 2-0 lead where we had the whole half to work on it. We conceded after planning to come and win the game. You get what I mean? So I can't slate the players too much. They deserve some credit. So just go undefeated the rest of the season, and you will be in and around the corners that you have to be in for you to challenge. That's just it. Like people just need to understand that. There's no way, you know, like there's no way we would.
This game, can we beat Leeds?
Oh yeah, easy. You remember the thing I said? The reason we didn't win this game was because we didn't have a midfield and there was just no team chemistry. If you notice, Sabitza's play is very incisive, it's very instinctive, but they haven't established chemistry between him and Bruno, him and the wingers, him and the strikers, him and Fred. So he had really good balls. Like I think there was a moment when Pelestri came on in the second half and he would try to make like a one-touch pass. You know, like when you're in sync with your team, you don't need to check like is the player there. You just like hit the ball one touch. You know, it's gonna find someone.
You're making a good point.
Yeah, and like
Anthony out, Wan-Bissaka out, Casemiro out.
Exactly. That wasn't a team with chemistry. That wasn't a team with chemistry. Dalot was in for the first time in a long time. You have a midfield too that's playing together for the first time, and the guy who's been around the club in Fred for a while, he's been coming off the bench, so he's also not necessarily like gotten into the Casemiro type rhythm where it's like every time I'm ready for a game. Then you have a front four where Bruno is kind of drifting between center and the right, Rashford is on the right, Garnacho's on the left, and Weghorst is Weghorsting. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like there was just so much that was not working in that squad. But give it one more week, give it more like more reps on the training pitch, they'll be fine.
All right, listen, Klein, I'm gonna keep it moving. Thank you so much, man. Big up. Love that. It said Weghorst in. And let me talk.
Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk.
Hey, that's my favorite right now. John, talk to me, man. How are you, bro? Hold on. Is that working for you? I will keep it as this. We'll keep it as this. Go on.
How are you? I see you doing well. You popping
Come on, man. We're out here. Listen, again, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I got home yesterday. I was disappointed. Like literally, I got home and I was like, fucking Leeds, man. You know, like, and then you just think about United and you think, when the door's been open, when the door's been ajar, I don't think we've responded correctly. You know, like you can do better. The games that we messed up that last bit when it was like Man City, Arsenal. Then who was it? Crystal Palace.
Yeah, we
had the opportunity, didn't do what we didn't. Is that the Al Nassr? Is that the Al Nassr shirt?
No, it's a local club.
Okay, I was gonna say for that.
And he scored a hat trick. Oh, he scored. Anyway,
he scored a hat trick.
Ronaldo. But anyway,
swear down when today on sand.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It don't matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter. So for me, the point that you made about the Crystal Palace game and yesterday's game, I think the biggest point that we need to take as fans is that we deserve to win all of those games.
Yeah.
And we at the point now where we no longer where we were last season, but with just a little bit of a mental block when going for the title, when the opportunities there, taking the opportunity to take points off the or close the gap, should we say? So
yeah.
I think where we are as a team is much further than where we were last season, but at the same time, there's still a lot of work to be done. And
hey, Arsenal. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you, Arsenal fans, they're on the trolling. Like, I have to rate them because real recognize real. Them man, yeah, they'll find you. You know, you try to do the light, quiet stream so no one knows that you're live. Yeah, Arsenal fans, they're pulling up, fam. Yeah, go on, carry on.
To be honest, so for me, where we are at the moment as a team, it's a very good place because you can see Ten Hag. I think Ten Hag really enjoys the games week in, week out, and the midweek games, because he said he can work on his dynamics, he can work on his attacking systems, attacking play. And I think that's very good for the amount of players that we have, as well as the type of players that we have. You see with Vegos, he's not really doing well. And I think that's unfortunate because he's not that guy. I don't think he's that guy. And I posed the question.
And the fans tried to give him a new contract. I done a thing, reckless delegates, because everyone talks to me about me. Yeah, they always cuss me saying, "Rah, KG, you're too fast." Da, 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 da. Yeah, I remember sin binning someone from the show not too long ago. They said they'll give him a contract. I said, "How much?" They said they'll pay a light 7 to 8 million. I said, "Are you lot mad?" Yeah, now I want to talk to the 60 to 70% that said they'll still keep Weghorst. For what, fam? He's got to go. He's got to go.
And that's the thing, though. So now, my question I would ask now is that the type of striker we need to look at rather than the Weghorst type player? Because if you look at Harry Kane and you look at Victor Osimhen, you will then have to say that Victor Osimhen is going to have more of a net positive on our team than what Harry Kane would have. So you're looking for a player that would bring pace. You're looking for a player that would be able to do both, can keep the ball, hold up the ball, and running behind. So as a striker, I think as a team, we need to start thinking, okay, Weghorst is the type of player that holds the ball up, but he doesn't really do that. He's the type of player that headers the ball, but he doesn't really do that. So what type of striker do we want? So for me, I just think that we in a very good place. I think that the league is so unpredictable, though. So for us to say we're in a title race is not wrong, but it's just testament to what kind of season everybody's having. I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't think Arsenal's good enough to win the league. They're playing good football, but that's because their system is working. What happens when the system stops working? I don't think they have the players to take them over the line. They still have Xhaka. Xhaka's terrible. I think that
he's playing good this season, though. Xhaka's playing good this season.
The system. But because of the system.
But again, we can't say a system. If the system works, the system works, man.
But I agree with you. But for how long? You must remember that certain teams, yesterday Leeds set up the first half to frustrate us. They put on 8 minutes extra time. That just shows you how much time they wasted because they didn't want us to play our football. So for me, I just think that the season is up in the air, and I think that anything can happen. And I won't write United off because it's impossible to do that. But at the same time, we are at the moment with Konech is a youngster, Palestri is a youngster, Sancho. Oh my days, let's talk about Sancho.
Let's do
what a performance, brother. Oh my days. I couldn't believe it. Like, I honestly couldn't believe it. The touches, the passes, the running in behind, the quickness of play. What a player. Like, honestly.
It looked like old Sancho. It looked like the Sancho that we got at the beginning of the season. You thought you're up for it. And the celebration was nice. He looked good.
He looks like a revitalized player. And for me, at the same time, with Rashford coming, Rashford's putting everything in at the moment. I can't believe that. You can't put enough respect on Rashford's name. From the season he had last season to this season, scoring 20 goals already. Wow. Yeah. What a player. So for me at the moment,
there's things to be proud about. As you said, there's things to be proud about. Again, we just have to win. We have to win these next couple of games. Leeds, Leicester, we have to win them ones. All right, John, I'm going to say bye anyway because I got to keep it moving anyway. So big up to you. Let's go. Let me bring in Shay on, fam. My brother. How you doing, bro? What's going on, man? Hey, you're looking good. The beard is bearding right now. Hair is growing.
We try. I heard that you had your dad on early on.
I had my dad on, man. My dad was Papa Gary was on, boy. He's even now. I made him I was a good son, a goosey. Gary, everything is nice. I started.
Is he a United fan?
My dad don't. My dad wants to enjoy life, basically.
So anybody who's winning.
Anyone. Mama, he said he doesn't even care about that. He wants to go out. You see, they asked him the question. He said, listen, my life, going out, clubbing, enjoyment.
Can't keep myself. I'm just laughing up. No, I feel you.
No, but yeah, man, we haven't spoken in a while. Again, Man United, up and downs. You're very pragmatic in your support of Man United this whole time. What's your thoughts on Man United and where we are?
No, I think we're in a good place. I was very impressed in us coming back yesterday. I think if it was last season, we'll have lost that game probably by like 4 or 5 goals.
Yeah.
To nil. So to come back like that, was really good. I was a little disappointed that we were shook. Like the players, they seemed shook. Like they weren't ready for the game.
Yeah.
When he started. And to be fair, like the entire right hand side was new. Dalot looked like it was his first time playing in a while. Rashford played out of position. Weghorst, yikes! I don't know what to say. I'm not quite getting him out yet. I think he's a body. And so like if we can sign him for less than £1 million, like if he less than a single million, like if we can sign him for $1 million and less, like let him just be there as like a body that we need, so he can just be there
off the bench, help out.
Because we would need to sign. We need 2 strikers. We need a starting striker and somebody that can just sit on the bench. I'm not counting Marshall at all in either of this.
Don't forget, we're about to have money. Listen, the bids are going in next week. This is going to be a rich club.
Nah, I mean, if assuming it works out the way everybody hopes it would. I was listening to some commentary on this stuff, and some people don't feel like this Qatar stuff is real. I'm kind of indifferent. Personally, I would prefer to not have the new owner be Qatar. This is just my own personal opinion.
Yeah.
But either way, if they come with money bags and whatever, like we're for France.
Is it just because you just don't? Are you worried about what happened with Man City?
There's that one too, and I think like for ideological reasons, I don't want United to be used as a vehicle to launder like any country's image or anything like that. It's but that's like a much longer conversation. If they do buy the club, I will still support. I will still watch games, all of that. But like me personally, I would prefer not that, because I think. Although I think ideally the owner that we would all want is a sugar daddy type of owner. Like that's what we want. We want somebody
we're looking for literally.
We're looking for somebody with
unlimited checkbook. We're looking for Todd Bowley's cousin.
Nah, yeah. And I think just on Saturday's game, on the game against Leeds this weekend, I sincerely hope that Ten Hag and the team has learned a lesson from this game. I'm just worried about like the midfield. I'm not sure either combo. Like I don't know who we can play. In the midfield that can get us through what we need, get us through what we need in that game. I think Sabitzer, he looked good in some instances, but it seemed to me like he wasn't doing what we needed from the deep line midfielder in that game. We needed somebody to drop.
He's not that type of player. We learned very quickly that's not really his game. It's like Man United can always put we're always kind of in the same situation where, you know how you look for a DM our whole lives? We've been waiting for a DM, yeah? The only DM we found in this world is Casemiro. Till now, we won't find another DM. I don't believe we'll find another DM again. This is our issue. We always find players. We overload in certain players. Left-hand side, everybody's a left-hand sided player for Man United. Rashford, Rashford, Sancho, Garnacho, they all want to... Are you with me? So sometimes we just overload.
We've overloaded that midfield position as well. We have. Although I just want to, I don't know if this will get me sin binned or not. But I just want to stick up for the pastor a little. Like I feel like he's unfortunately the scapegoat a lot of the times. I think a lot of what Fred does, goes under the radar. But when he makes mistakes, his mistakes are very, very high profile. Like are very obvious.
So what would you like to defend him for yesterday's game?
Yeah, no, I feel like he was made essentially the scapegoat for yesterday, and I think it was unfortunate. Like the whole team.
Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. Come on. Let me talk.
Red was trash yesterday. I just wanted to work out. I didn't want to sin bin you for no reason. I wanted to understand what the level was. And I'm harsh on the sin bin today because, as I said, I'm chilling with my pops, man. My dad pulled up, so I got to respect his time. I have an injury every time I'm asked to go to the gym, but I don't get paid £2,000 a week for it. Marshall's a disgrace and a cheat. Lazy guy. Let me read some of these super chats. Big up, Shell. No, man. And I'm coming. Listen, the league, I can see you lot. I'm playing fantasy league. I'm looking at you lot. I'm looking at the table. Even though I'm in relegation at the moment, I'm looking at the table right now. So I'm letting you lot know I'm taking that thing very serious. Here you go. KG Ten Hag cost us the game. Poor KG Ten Hag cost us the game. Poor player selection and against low subs. Dutch journals warned us that this guy is stubborn. Sent super chats yesterday asking for war. Get Sancho, Palestri, Lindelof. Why the delay? Yeah, again, he does take his time. I think, but we got to take the rough with the smooth, you know. And certain times with the manager, I've got nothing negative to say. Yes, yesterday was poor. It was poor management in the sense of just understanding. Look, don't take Weghorst off and now start bombing balls into the box. You lot should set up and try to play to him from the early. It doesn't happen. Again, after how many games are we saying Weghorst is useless? I'm just saying he's just not like, unless we don't play to his strengths at all. We don't pass the ball to him. Can you tell yourself of a moment when Weghorst has got the ball in the box, received it on a turn to shoot or anything? We don't do that. He's always trying to start attacks. I like his 1-2s outside the box. 1-2s are brilliant. Again, like he can set so nicely. But I'm talking about receiving in the air, being just like a bully up there. Like giving me, I want what he does with that Andy Carroll-ish, just a problem. And I hate to say Andy Carroll, but you know, just like a striker up front that nobody wants to see. That's what I'm looking for. I don't feel like he's brought the spirit of Burnley. You know how you see Burnley back in the day? I haven't seen no Burnley energy from him. Not a piece. You lot know what, when I say Burnley, you lot know what I'm looking for. And I haven't seen it. That's what I'm looking for. There you go. We're winning Troy Superstar. We're winning the league. None to worry about. We got City, Arsenal. Our gifts that keep on giving. Sabitzer strengthening our thesis. He's better all-round player than Eriksen. Has both attack and defense. Yeah, we're missing Eriksen though. I do miss Eriksen, man. Lindelof at DM for the short term. Who says no? Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. I don't mind Lindelof in that position. Still like to see how good he is. It's fine. The hyenas were at work tonight. Summertime, we dig them out and become a true team again. Yes, KG, you need to cancel me for now. I'm standing 100. Yeah, we keep it moving. Bro, we only had like 3 or something minutes left, man. Hey, man, I had to just come and just mess with the energy, bro. Oh man, it's Owen and stuff. You know what? I'm gonna Owen, you don't usually call in. Owen!
Let's keep it lighthearted. Let's keep it lighthearted. What about you being Spike Dudley? It's a segue. What about you being Spike Dudley? Have you heard the news?
I think that's very disrespectful. Ain't that the waste one that they had in the group? It wasn't even the main one. Devon and wait, Spike.
Devon, Bubba Ray, in your Spike. That's the one.
Not Spike. That's disrespect. Yeah. Why am I Spike, bro? When did he call
I don't know. I mean,
how did the chat get there?
I don't know. Well, it was a bit awkward because it was this morning, and then Flex was like, "Well, who are you going to be? Who are you going to be then in the Dudley boys?" And I sort of went, "Well, who do you think?" I mean, it's good. I'm Bubba Ray, clearly.
Yeah.
I'm Bubba, obviously. I'm saying Bubba.
I think again. Come on, if we're gonna make a decision again, I'd be D1. So Flex, I don't even know. Flex is rubbish. You don't even know wrestling. Flex is Funaki.
Does it make Flex Stacey Keebler?
You know what? I can see it now. Flex is Stacey Keebler.
Yeah.
You know what? You look, don't forget, make sure to support my boy Wrestling 365. You know,
I haven't told you about KG. Have I told you what I'm doing? So I'm going to start doing a new thing on the channel where I'm going to be.
Punchline!
Let me talk! Let me talk! Let me talk! Come on! Let me talk!
I'm dead. On the punchline! Oh no, that was hard. Oh, that's my friend. That was funny though. Let me talk. Oh no, but Owen holds a grudge. Oh man, what did I do in this situation? I can tell him I didn't mean it. Hey, that was good though. Owen, do you understand why I did that?
We'll see what happens in the future, mate.
Owen, I'm sorry, man.
We'll see what happens.
You know what happens? Entertainment. When I decide to entertainment gets the best of me.
No,
Owen,
I
Owen,
don't hold a grudge.
Oh, yes, you
I
do.
don't hold a grudge. It's
Yes,
fine.
you do. There will be
hold a
receipts.
grudge.
There will be receipts
It's
later.
hell.
Yeah, I
massive.
understand. Owen, just quickly tell the audience what you're doing now.
I don't trust you. I don't trust
I
you
promise.
anymore.
No, look.
No, I can't.
Amnesty.
I can't. I don't trust. There's no trust. It's just gone.
Can't do it.
You can. You can do it. You can.
No, you can. Because Owen, I know you're going to get me back, and I'm just trying to make things easier. Let's go. Go on. Tell us what you're doing.
You can't make things easier. It's already been done. The damage has been done.
The damage has been done.
And the worst thing is, the thing I was going to do was it was going to involve you as well.
Oh shit!
But, I don't want to.
All right, Owen, I'm saying bye to you in the nicest of ways. Everybody subscribe to Owen Wrestling News 365. There's a lot happening.
Oh, and by the way, hello to Mr. Gary. That was unbelievable.
Thank you so much, man. There you go. Listen, big up. See you later, Owen. Disgrace.
You're an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat.
Oh, man. You know when you start war with certain people and you think he's just gonna prolong the war, though, man. He's gonna prolong it. Yeah. Was it worth it? Probably not. Yes. Oh, what? I can't catch a break. That's the super chat. Yeah, I can't catch a break with these ones. Oh. All right, cool. Listen, everyone wants to have a Mason chat. I don't want to have that conversation. If you want to know how I feel about Mason, I spoke about it already. I was even done something on the True Geordies thing. I get it's a nuanced conversation, this, that, and the other, but Man United just we are going a different way. I get it. With Mason and that, he's getting wherever way he's getting. I still think that like something needs to be done. Something needs to be done because these kids, they start their football careers off very young. The clubs come in, they have these kids from youth age, and they thought they're getting all of this, but there's work needs to be done on players' characters. This work needs to be done. Like I do definitely believe. I'm not gonna avoid it. We're hearing it. You look ask the question over and over again. I still believe that. I don't think you can play for Man United. I think the message will be totally wrong personally for me, but I do think that like clubs have a responsibility to nurture and bring up these young men. They become millionaires overnight. There's all sorts that happen, and you can't just, again, if this kid has been from 5, he probably is in academy from 4 or 5 or something, and this is all he's known. So what do you do now? Someone's got a responsibility, even if you feel like, you know what I mean, whatever, something needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not playing for the club, still something needs to be done. So that's the best way I can look at that situation. As someone that's worked in social work, that's been my job before any of this. I spent over 10 years in social work, working with both sides of the coin. So yeah. I didn't want to end like that though, but that's just how I feel about the situation. Don't think you can play for Man United again, but I feel like there's got to be something done in terms of, and there needs to be another conversation on what do you do? How do you raise up these young players? Like, what's the job? Because again, you don't know what homes they're coming from, and they become millionaires. The relationship is skewed with the parents because the parents are now, he's paying for the parents' lifestyle. Everything's wrong. Yeah. Anyway, enough of that. We move, fam. We move. Wanted to end on a big one, man. Anyway, listen. I'm out. Man, ended some dead stream, fam. All right, let me just quickly talk to this Chelsea fan. Well gone, bruv.
Yo, what are you telling me? How's things?
I'm blessed still, man. Talk to me about your club. Everything feeling good?
Bro, it's been a mad year.
He was gonna break it down. He was gonna break it down and have a heart to heart. Nah. He wanted to break it down. Not today, bruv. I'm going to chill with my dad. See you later. Till next time. I'm out.
Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk.